Good morning and welcome to Calvary's Corner. I want to talk to you this morning about something I read in my Bible yesterday, and it's about the story of the prophet Elijah. God had just given Elijah probably one of the greatest victories of his ministry, and then at the same time, we discover that shortly thereafter, he's running. Of course, you know the story. He has this great victory on the top of Mount Carmel, and at the top of Mount Carmel, he proves to Israel who is really God, and then he slays. He slew the 450 prophets of Baal, and God brought a great victory for him at this time. Well, you know, the wicked Queen Jezebel finds out about it, and she's not too happy. She just lost 450 of her prophets, her false prophets, and she's not happy about it. And so she sends a message after Elijah saying, uh, I'm gonna make sure that you are dead by tomorrow about this time." And so Elijah, when he hears that, he runs for his life. He is scared to death of this evil queen that she's actually going to kill him. And so he runs, and we find him under a juniper tree. Well, under that juniper tree, the Lord gives him some food so he can take another journey, and wakes him up twice and gives him food. And then Elijah goes 40 days journey at the commandment of the Lord. And so he goes to a place, and God says, "I'm going to pass by, and I want you to see if you can hear me." And so Elijah does that, and that brings us to 1 Kings chapter 19 and verse 11 and 12. "And he said, Go forth and stand upon the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind rent the mountains, and brake in pieces the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still small voice." I want to compare this to what we are hearing in our world today. We seem to be hearing a lot of noise. We hear a lot of noise about this this pandemic of COVID-19. We hear a lot of noise from different groups like Black Lives Matter and different things like that, and it seems like everybody's just wanting to be heard. Everybody's wanting to hear. They want everybody to hear their side of the story. They want everybody to understand where they're coming from and all of that. And I think we should. But in the midst of all of this, are we listening to the voice of God? Are we listening to the still small voice of God? And at the end of the day, when we deal with these issues and we deal with these problems, do we turn back to God and say, "God, we've got to have your help. God, we need your strength. God, we need you in our midst. And Lord, we need you to speak to us through that still small voice." In all the noise that's going on, we need to be listening to that still small voice. And we need to turn to God. It's not enough to go through your life daily and say, "Okay, I'm just serving the Lord." No. Take some time and try to listen to the still small voice of God. Shut out the noise for a little while and try to listen to the still small voice that God is in control and God knows exactly what's going on. And if we will do that, I believe that God will use us for His honor and glory. So just some thoughts from Elijah. And God wasn't in the wind, the earthquake, the fire. He was in the still, small voice. Will you take the time to listen to the still, small voice of God? Hope you have a great day today, and hope you will enjoy this video and check out the other videos of the other men that are posting. We love you.